Hey guys, what's up? It's DangerGrey from Analytica, and this is our updated October 2024 wishlist guide, put together by my brilliant and beautiful partner in season, and Alice, who's been an incredible guide maker and assistant slash lead partner to season for several of the projects that have come out lately. Thank you to Alice and the entire Analytica Discord community. If you are not yet a member of Analytica Discord, join 16,000 community members and counting at discord.gg/Analytica. Not to be confused with Analytica.gg, which is our website where you will find guides like this and the famous Analytica team builder, ATEC, that everybody uses to make all your fancy formations. This is my first video since I've been back from San Diego, where I had the incredible privilege of interviewing the two lead developers of AFK Journey at the player meetup in, as I said, San Diego. We have, yeah, here it is. I got a picture here with everybody. We had a great time. They were wonderful hosts. And if you want to hear about it, come by my stream this weekend or check out the video this week that I'll put out. I'll cut down some of what I talk about this weekend on the stream. But another reason to come by the stream this weekend, or my Halloween special on Wednesday, October 30th, where I will be in full cosplay of an AFK Journey character, and it is one you won't want to miss. I assure you that. You'll want to be there because I'm giving away merch. We got Journey merch, courtesy of Farlight. Thank you, Farlight. That I acquired during the meetup, as well as some of it is duplicates from the Creative Fest winnings that when I won last season for one of the best streams. So I don't need 2 copies of these things, so I thought I'd give them away to some of you guys. So come by on Sunday for the Esperia Chronicles, which is every Sunday, but especially this Sunday, October 27th, and October 30th for the Halloween episode. Now, let's get into some wishlist guiding. If you are new to AFK Journey, oh, that's not it. Oh, that's me in the dead. This is Red, the lead developer for AFK Journey and AFKArena before that. And this is Jung Jang, who is the executive producer of Journey. They are together the lead developers of AFK Journey as well as AFKArena. They've been working together for about 7 years. If you're new to my channel, I've been playing AFKArena for about 5 years. I am fully free to play, so all of my content is skewed that way, but obviously with a very endgame feel, being the guild leader of Analytica. So yeah, anyway, come by for merch and to hear about that. But here we are for what you came for, which is our wishlist guide. So this is updated with Tasi on it, and is, I think, and it's snazzy, isn't it? It just looks so good. They did such a nice job with this. So the way that this works is it's actually super easy to read. I'm going to explain it to you how to read it, and then maybe I'll go through and break down a few of the heroes really quickly or why they're there. But let me just, so you guys can get in and out, because I know some of you guys want to bounce already. We've got at the top here, these 3 heroes are there because you only need 1 copy, as it says copy X1. So that's Ludovic and Rowan and Brutus. Brutus is a tank who can be immune, and so he only needs 1 copy, and he can go to 0 health no matter how many copies of him you have, because that's where he sits and doesn't die. And then both Rowan and Ludo can heal just by being present. They don't need all of their abilities or anything. So these are great heroes to start off with a copy of, and then once you get a copy, as it says, acquire 1, and then move on to other heroes from the wish list. So once you have a copy of these 3, then your wish list, you would want it to look something like this right here. So these 16 tiles, and you've got your 8 S tier and your 8 A tier here. And then once you finish these ones, you'd want to then fill in with these guys next over. So like once you get Vala and Tamesia, then you could move Rowan in and Cassidy. Something to be very aware of is, of course, the fact that Rowan and Cassidy and Brutus can all be purchased in the arena store. So down here, you'll see store-bought, and these are not in any particular order, but although I would say that Hewin is probably the best buy down there. But then you've got Hewin, Igor, Granny, Lamont, Rowan, Cecia, Brutus, and Cassidy, 2 of which could be on plaques that you could get by coming by the stream. There's a Brutus one too. So these are the ones you can buy in the store, so keep that in mind because there are a handful that you cannot acquire anyway except for from the tavern. That's really one of the most important things to know about recruitment so that you can make those decisions. Like, for example, over here we've got Thorin and Carolina, who are both extremely valuable, strong heroes. And it's not just that they are used basically everywhere, it is also the fact that you cannot buy them in the store, but you can, for example, get Cecia in the store. Also, she's not particularly needed beyond, although she's an excellent carry. But beware if you're an early player, which is who a lot of this guide would be for, be aware that you don't overinvest in her because she doesn't have much of an end game position of any kind right now. And I would say her kit is kind of built to almost, it like might never, I mean, never say never, but she's not someone who like is just one skill away from being a DR queen, you know? And so how to read this is do these, then you would want to do these. And above each hero, it says which modes they're most used in or why they're important, I think is a better way to say it. The only thing that isn't self-explanatory really would be this little dash here. This dash just means that they are used in freaking everything. They're everywhere. It's not even not even worth our time to list what modes because it's everywhere. Although I don't know how useful Smokey is in PvP, but you know, as I said, thank you to Season and Alice for no. I'm sure, I mean, he's great everywhere. He's not as used in PvP, but you would definitely want him here. It's the other mode that is listed besides PvP, PvE would be DR, which is Dream Realm, and there are a few heroes that are kind of Dream Realm specific. Some big ones being like Merrily over here and Kruger. Cassidy, I would say, is more than just Dream Realm, but you know, again, that's just how it's listed. That is where she is most often, you know, used. So that's the general idea here. It breaks some of those things down for you here. Some of the highlights. You got list your supports here, your tanks, your CC, AoE. CC is of course crowd control, and then your primary DPS for single target are listed down here, which is of course going to be your boss heroes a lot of the time, and which translates to DR for Dream Realm, right? And then over here, epic recruitment. Again, we've got this is listed in somewhat of a priority, I would say. Yeah. I don't know about Tamesia here, but aside from Tamesia and you know, I mean, we're all going to differ a little bit. Like, I would also put Shakir up higher because I think Shakir is extremely well-rounded and deserves to be up higher. But this is definitely the best catch-all for everybody. You cannot go wrong with this. It's really good. It's really well made. So thank you guys for making it. Because not just Season and Alice, but it's been contributed to by the entire Analytica Discord community. And then we've also got down here in the bottom right, you've got a list of the important Celestials, hypogeans, right? The Stargazers. And Raynor is probably still the first one that you would want to build. You want to build him to M+. That's really important here. It shows you how far you need to build them. Most of the other Hypolestials are S+ heroes. You can build Freesto to either M+ or S+. He does hit like a very new level of usefulness at M+, but then he can go a step further with the S+. And as it's noted here, very importantly, we do believe that Taylene is probably more future secure than Freesto. That said, I'm like seriously considering summoning him this weekend. Yes, I've been playing for a year and a half and I don't have Freyesto yet. Partly that's because he came out in May, but also it's because I am a free to play, hoarder of resources, and I have not committed to, I'm scared of commitment when it comes to me and a hero, right? So Trana and I had our thing for many years before I broke up with her recently. So it takes me a while. That I think covers everything in the wish list guide here. This is long enough, so I'm not going to bore you with why each hero is good at what they do. If you have questions, one more time, come by, hang out in the Discord. It's discord.gg/Analytica. It's got 16,000 people that can help you with your questions. And come by and see me on the stream. It's AFK with DangerGrey. Runs every Saturday and Sunday starting around 9 a.m. Pacific time. And we'll be running all day long this weekend, leading up to the big Halloween episode, which is actually Noctis Animarum in Esperia, which will be Wednesday morning, probably around the same time, 9 a.m. Pacific. So that's like evening time for you Europeans. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Definitely look for the video later this week about my interview with the devs. I did get some really, really, really great questions answered that a lot of us have had for a long time. My Q&A is up. I posted, there was a Q&A with everyone who attended, and that's on YouTube already. If you're curious about about an hour and a half sit down with the whole meetup, and they took questions from us in the audience, as well as answered some of the major ones that have been put to them on Discord beforehand. The guys were so great. Farlight really is committed to making this game excellent. I could see that right away. And I think as long as they maintain the contact that we've had already so far, I think between them and the community, this game is set to really can just go straight up to the moon and, way beyond the creations of you guys don't know who Lutos is, but if you want to, come by the Esperia Chronicles sometime, and I'll tell you all about the history of Esperia. Thank you for watching. Analytica forever. Stay safe, Esperians. Just in case you guys were curious what my wish list looks like, so these are my heroes right now on my main. This is fully free to play since April of last year, but beta was pretty resource dry, so it really is not that different from what someone could have on a server that's not S1 like my main is on global. On a non-competitive server, I think a free play would be. I know several free players, even on S1, we've got people with Paragons now, and I'm right there about to hit Paragons. So. But this is my main on PTR, and this is what my wish list looks like right now today. You caught me going for Odie's P2. He's the first one that I'm heading towards for Paragon 2. The other one I would want would be Arden, but I have not finished either of these two. Plus, I can buy Arden. I mean, I can buy Odie too, but I just hit Seth Paragon recently. Really excited about that. So, anyhow, this is what my wish list looks like right now. Let me know what yours looks like. Hit me up with questions. Post them in the comments. I'll help you guys out anytime. Stay safe, Esperians.